Hello everyone, my name is Ashok. I am studying BTech third year, 5th semester at VVIT College in stream of Electronics and Communication Engineering. Now I am telling a story that is, in a small town there lived a boy named Ryan. He was very smart. He had so much potential that he could do anything he wanted. He had a big dream. He wanted to become a doctor. Everything was going well and his goal was clear. But Ryan had one big problem. He could not control his own mind. Ryan's mind was always restless. Every time he sat down to study, his mind could start to wander, something towards his phone, sometimes to Facebook or YouTube, and sometimes into daydreams. He often told himself, "Oh, there's still a lot of time, I will study later." But the funny thing was that later was later never really came. His parents and even his teachers at school would tell him how important it was to study with full focus. But Ryan believed that if someone is smart, they will succeed. He thought nothing else was needed. One day, the results of the school scholarship exam came out. Ryan had hoped in his heart that if he won the scholarship, his dream of becoming a doctor would become a little easier. But when he saw the results, his heart broke. He had failed. His friends who studied regularly all did very well. The same teachers who once praised him and now looked at him with disappointment. That evening, Ryan sat alone. He felt very ashamed. He knew he was not lacking intelligence. He had just wasted time. In that moment, he realized something important. Being a smart is not enough. Without discipline, no success will come. Right after that, Ryan made a decision. He had to change himself, so he looked for a teacher who could not only teach subjects but also help students build discipline. He found Coach Miller, a very experienced physical education teacher. Coach Miller was not just about exercise, he also helped students improve their focus and self control. People used to say that even the most unfocused boys would slowly become disciplined under his guidance. Ryan went to Coach Miller and said, "Coach, I just can't focus on my studies. When I sit to study, my mind keeps jumping from one thing to another. What can I do to improve my concentration?" Coach Miller smiled gently and said, "Controlling the mind is not easy. Ryan, come let me show you something." He took Ryan to the school playground. From the sports equipment room, he brought out a toy bow and arrow. He set up a board in the field and said, "If you can hit the center of this board, I will know how focused you really are." Ryan shot the arrow, but it is missed the target. Coach asked, "What were you looking at when you shot the arrow?" Ryan answered, "The trees around me, the field and the board." Coach shook his head and said, "That's your real problem. You are looking at everything at the same time. Look a good athlete look a good athlete only looks at the target, nothing else. He added, Ryan, your mind is busy with everything around you. Your phone, social media, YouTube. If you want to succeed in life, then during daytime you must only look at your goal, nothing else. Ryan understood the message, but he asked, Coach, where should I start? How do I become more disciplined? Coach Miller said, Listen, I will tell you 4 simple rules. If you can follow them, that will be enough. One control one First one, control your thoughts whenever your mind goes into another direction. Reminder yourself, this is my study time, I must focus on now. And second, make a routine. Create a daily schedule. Decide when you will study and when you will rest. You will see your brain will slowly start to follow the routine. Third one, keep distractions away. Your phone, TV, and useless apps steal your time. Keep them away while studying. Fourth one, practice every day. Nothing happens in one day. Build some habits every day. This is the real key to mental discipline. Ryan listened carefully to everything the coach said. He made a strict routine for himself. He turned off his phone while studying. Every time his mind wandered, he reminded himself, My goal is to become a doctor. At first, it was very hard, but slowly his focus started to improve. After some time, he was able to study for hours without getting distracted. A few moments later, he took another important exam. This time, he did just passed. He came in. He did not just passed. He came in first place. Ryan Knee, this was not just lack or just luck or talent. It was the result of his discipline and focus. About a year later, when he stepped on the stage to receive a scholarship, he remembered something Coach Miller had told him. The mind is like a wild horse. If you don't control it, it will drag you whenever it wants. But if you train it, it will take you to your destination. From that day on, from that day on, Ryan held on to one principle: train your mind with discipline and success will follow you. Thank you for giving this opportunity. I think I felt this story is good to you. Good. Thank you for giving this opportunity to me.